Hello, friends, and welcome to some Tuesday night lacrosse here on BC Sports TV, live at the Archie Browning Sports Complex. I'm Jake Foster. Thank you for joining me for the first game of the Vancouver Island Lacrosse League playoffs. The 1 seed, the Saanich Express, and the 8 seed, the Arrows. Statistically speaking, I'd say the Express would be the heavy favorites coming into this one, but last time we saw these two teams face off, the Arrows were, in fact, winning after the first period. The Arrows have four bodies on the bench, so numbers not increasing come playoff time for the Arrows. The Express with a rather lucrative-looking bench, and here's a shot from Cullen that gets deflected off to the side. Pepper has it. He's trying to find an angle underneath. Tries to go 5-hole. Paul with a big save. If the Arrows are going to be able to stay competitive in this game with this high-powered Express offense, they're going to need a huge night out of Jericho Paul in the crease. Pepper, Cullen playing a two-man. Slipped inside. Cullen able to come down with it off the loose ball. Turns the corner, shot, and there's a goal. Short side, hip high. Able to beat Paul to make it 1-0 for the Express. A little bit of a jump shot turn in there. One nothing Express, and they've got the ball back again. Off the face-off, pass gets knocked down, stick pops loose. No back in called, I guess. And now the Arrows looking to get over the midline. Squeaks through, coming down, puts on the brakes. Jab step again, and waiting for some support off the bench. Up top, here's a shot from outside, and Claxton makes a save. Claxton, who was an absolute wall in the All-Star game on Thursday, where he was playing against the players from the Express who were selected for the All-Star team, allowing only one goal in a period and a half. Hard hit into the boards, pops it loose. Pepper trying to find it now, and does. Pepper across the middle. Couple fakes, thought about it for a second, elects to take it behind the crease. Now he takes a shot, and that one's going to go short side again. 2 goals, 2 righty shots, short side, hip high on Jericho Paul. Two nothing Express, under 4 minutes in. Pass off the draw, down too low into Johnson's feet. Paul will flip it out. And the Arrows offense will trot across the midline and go to work here on the near side boards. Rolls underneath, thought about it. Well defended there. Now back over top, looking for somewhere to go with it, and a great stick check. Face dodge underneath. Shot, slide there by Dylan, knocking him off the mark, and that'll be a 30-second violation. Pass too far ahead for Walker. All the way into the corner. Arrows have it now on the breakout. If you're the Arrows, you do not want to get into a track meet today. Oh, and new joiner to the bench for the Arrows. They're up to 10 men. Over top, here's a shot and a save by Claxton off the right shoulder. in the corner. Backing down. Being hounded by Benedict. Fakes the behind the pack pass. Gets him to bite. Takes a shot. And defense disrupted it a little bit. Ball bounced out of play. Cullen up ahead to Walker. Here's McFadden across the blue line. Hard to the net. Jab step in front. Behind the back shot. Paul with a good save. Condon with the rebound. Back up to McFadden. Skipped across to Wood on the lefty shooter. Swung over to Sorensen. He's got 2 picks coming. Gets underneath. Thought about it. Now swings it backdoor. Looking for Wood. That pass doesn't get through. Two-on-one for the Arrows up the near side. Shot, and that's going to go. 5-hole on Claxton. Good job freezing the goaltender, looking to cross as if he was going to pass, and taking it straight to the rack himself before tucking it 5-hole on Claxton, who dropped down to a knee. Nice looking shot there, and Arrows make this a 1-goal game. Violation called on the Arrows. Peppered down low. Sorensen across. Shot. No goal. Crease violation. I think that's a correct call by the official there. Good work getting across the midline. Going right down Main Street. Drawing a penalty. Runs into a slide. Still got it. Pops loose now. And Express will pick this one up, and that will take us to our first power play of the game, and we're going to have a high sticking call, which is brought to you by Jenner Chevrolet. More than just a car dealership, Jenner Chevrolet is proud to be part of the community they serve. Since 1981, Jenner Chevrolet has been supporting local charities, schools, and of course lacrosse. When you buy from Jenner Chevrolet, you're not just getting a great car, truck, or EV, you're also supporting a business that cares about its community. Arrows setting up power play now. 3 righties, 2 lefties. Top man passes and cuts and goes into a little bit of a wheel. Behind the back pass. Shot short side. Might have squeaked through the 5-hole. And 2-2 game here. Down. Good work. Freezing the shot there. Drawing the crease guy up and flipping it behind his back. And I'm going to say yes, he manages to beat Claxton 5-hole as well. So we've had 2 goals short side on Paul and 2 goals 5-hole on Claxton. And we've got a tie game here, folks. 12-18 remaining in the first period. And they're going to get a penalty back. Nope, they're not. They're going to get a goal first. There was a delayed penalty. And Paul with the save initially, and Cullen just finds the rebound wide open right in front and bangs that one home in the empty net to make it 3-2. Illegal procedure called on the Arrows. Express offense will go back to work here. McFadden down low into the corner for Wood, who comes around. Up top to Sorensen. On the half boards, here's Pepper. Sorensen sets a pick inside look. Tries to go up over top of Paul. Crease violation called. Backdoor look. Oh, couldn't handle the pass, and now Pepper's got it going the other way. Questionable change on the back check by the Arrows, allowing a 3-on-2. Cross, here's Walker. Goes Twister. Paul with the save. And we're going to have a breakaway. No, partial break for the Arrows. Flipped in front. Couldn't handle it. Into the corner. Shot from outside. Claxton with a good save. Pass hits the Arrows defender in the back of the leg. Rolling underneath here. Now looking to go somewhere with it. Here's a shot short side. Claxton with a good pad save. Picked up by Benedict. And he'll slow things down here for the Express. Up top, Cullen. He's got time and space. Hard shot trying to go back short side. Missed wide. Faden with the loose ball. Inside to Condon. That's not going to get through. Hit a body in front. 30-second violation called. Somebody's got to pick it up here for the Arrows. So we got a righty on the wrong side of the floor being hounded by Condon. Flips that up top, swung over to the lefty shooter. Inside on the man circling around the pick. Gets popped loose, still loose. Arrows have it. Now swung back over to the left side. Shot from outside, deep. Not going to get on net. And back the other way. Here's Dylan. He's got wheels. Fakes the pass, takes a shot, and twangs it 5-hole. Just picking up the loose ball, taking it all the way down himself. Fake that pass there. 5-hole, and that one might be one that Paul's thinking he maybe should have had. Pepper bounces it over to Johnson. Johnson over top the pick. Scanning, skips it backside. Couldn't handle the pass. Rebound will bounce up to McFadden, who takes a shot from outside, hits the back of the net. Paul out to get it. Might have tripped his man a little bit, but not enough for it to be anything. And 30-second shot clock violation called. Shocker of Evans dancing with it up top. He's going to spin underneath a good pick there. Back over top the pick now. Right down the middle. Shot on the run. Claxton with the save. Rebound picked up by Dylan. That's going to be right in the face. And we're going to have some punches thrown here. No helmets have come off yet. Cross check that was quite high. And Dylan took exception to it. And they're going to kick the Arrows player out of the game. A shorthanded Arrows team is going to be even shorter after that. And I believe the referees are sorting out here to see if there was a third man in situation. Unfortunately, we don't have the replay loaded here in the booth. And the Arrows now down to 9 runners for the remainder of this game. And while we wait for the officials to sort this one out, we'd like to give a big shout out to one of our wonderful sponsors here at BC Sports TV, Jess Patterson Wealth Management. Jess Patterson Wealth Management is a leading financial services company in Canada that offers a range of investments, insurance, and financial planning solutions. Their business model is to help individuals achieve their financial goals. Using a team of experienced financial advisors and a comprehensive approach to financial planning, Jess Patterson Wealth Management is committed to helping clients build, manage, and protect their wealth. Contact them to learn more about how they can help you achieve financial success. So we've got a 5-minute on the board for the Arrows, which I believe was for the high stick, which caused the game ejection. Now there's 4 minutes on the board, penalty clock for the Express. So and it's just Dylan in the box. So my best guess of what unfolded after all that is 5-minute major for high sticking and a game ejection. And then I'm going to say Dylan got 2 separate roughing penalties, maybe a slashing penalty and a roughing penalty, because it would have been 5 for fighting. So I'm not exactly sure where this ended up as far as from the official standpoint. I'll try and figure that out at the intermission and get back to you. I'd say that's my best understanding of what would have happened. But we're back to playing some lacrosse now with 5:15 left in the first period. Express leading 4-2. Swung over to the righty. All alone. Hounding defense there, and it pops into Claxton's stick. And Claxton's going to throw it up top, and that's going to get picked off. Skip pass. Pepper was there, bounced off his stick. And now here's a backdoor look. Over top. Shot. And a couple of rough stuff inside. Things starting to get physical in this one. Swung down low. Over top the screen, over to the righty side. Shot, that's not going to get through. Bounces into the corner, right out in front. And interference, loose ball push called on the Express in front of the crease. Swung over left side, shot, and that's not going to get through. Loose ball. Pepper's got it. Fakes the pass, goes underneath. He's across the midline. Condon swings it over to Walker on the left side. Walker going straight to the middle, well defended there. Turns, takes a shot, and that misses wide. Inside look for Condon. He tries to wrap it, and Paul with a great save. Condon turned in the corner. Paul with a good save right in the belly. Pass too far in front. Going to go all the way down. Arrow's able to come up with it. Gets absolutely dump checked by Condon there with a huge turnover. And back come the other way is the Express with a 2-on-1. Condon over across McFadden, who takes a shot, and Paul with the save. Cullen looking inside for Conan. Things getting very physical in this one. McFadden in front with a shot, and that's going to go. 5-2 for the Express. Face-off controlled by Pepper. Toe drags underneath right down the middle, running through 2 arrows and into the crease. And more pushing and shoving behind the play. Wood underneath, takes a shot. That's not going to go. Rebound picked up. Transitioned ahead, too far in front. Loose ball spins out of it. Good work there. And Dylan's out of the penalty box now. Trying to split the double team. Now it's popped loose. And Dylan's got it coming back the other way. Fakes pass. Bounce pass across. Here's McFadden up top for the left side. Express on the power play now. Flipped in front to Cullen, who good patience to put it back short side. And no goal, crease violation. Bounce pass ahead. Down low. Looking for a lane. Content to kill some clock here. Down low. Rolls underneath, takes a shot, and Claxton with a good shoulder save. And now the Arrows are back to even strength. Here's Cullen. Down low to Johnson. Up top, Pepper. Over McFadden. Backdoor look for Sorensen. Couldn't get away with the quick stick there. Pepper finds a rebound off the ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Hard shot. Paul makes the save. Rebound Johnson. Couldn't bury it. And that's going to wrap up our first period of lacrosse here at the Archie Browning Sports Complex. At one point, this game was 2-2. We now leave it with a 5-2 lead in favor of the Express, with things starting to get physical and the Arrows' numbers down low. We'll see what the rest of the next 40 minutes has in store for us when we come back in just over 4.5 minutes here on BC Sports TV. Second period action just about to get underway here at the Archie Browning Sports Complex in the first round of playoffs. Express leading 5-2 after the first period that saw a little bit of physicality near the end. Kind of a fight, more of a wrestling match I'd call it. Shots on goal right now are 18-6 for the Express. And majority of this game has been dominated by the Express. But the Arrows have it now on the offense. Here's a shot, and that's off Claxton. Going to go out of bounds. It'll stay white ball. Shot, trying to go back 5-hole on Claxton. Thought he might have had it for a second. And goal. Yes, they're going to say it's a goal. I don't know we are going to get a visual on where that went in, but I guess when Claxton stood up, referee got to see it was across the goal line under his gear is my best guess of what he was looking at there. And we got a 5-3 game. Arrows not going away, not rolling over. Face-off controlled by Condon. Looking for Pepper, not going to get through, batted away. Johnson comes down with it. He'll swing it over to Wood. Wood with a sidearm shot. Paul makes a save. And the outlet pass is going to be caught near the midline. Arrows have to be smart here, conserving energy, making sure they don't turn this into a track meet, making the most of their possessions on offense and maybe slowing the game down a little bit. 10 being washed, spins underneath. Here's a shot. Claxton makes a save, doesn't know where it is. Oh, and they're going to say no goal. It was right on the goal line. But back the other way now. Benedict's got a breakaway. Shot, Paul with a shoulder save. And the Arrows are across the midline. Looking for the man inside, off his stick, all the way down. Claxton's got it. And now he's going to throw an outlet pass to Pepper. 2-on-1 for the Arrows. Flipped back. McFadden back to Pepper. Faked far side. Tried to go short side. Paul stands tall. Pepper ran through the crease. That's going to be violation. Arrows ball. Down low into the corner on the righty side. Flips it back. Behind the net. I think he thought about the crease dive for a second. Big pick there. Man gets through it. Shot from outside. And Claxton has that with the stick. Now throwing it ahead. Bounce pass. That's going to go all the way down. Dylan's going to be the first one there. Dylan late to Johnson off the bench. Paul with the shoulder save. Bounces this up to McFadden. Looking inside for Condon. Tried to go back across, and Paul was there to make the stop with the right hip. And now on the run, Johnson's going to sting one back short side on Paul. Shot on the run, sweeping across, going back across his body. Legal procedure, black. It'll be white ball. Being washed behind, gets stick up underneath, drives him into the boards. Rebound picked up by the Arrows. Benedict with an over their head wrap check. Good work to evade it behind the back flip on the half board. Rolls underneath. Straight to the net. Takes a shot, and that's off the post. Crease violation called. Swung across. Here's Cullen. Sorensen setting the pick. Cullen around. Shot down low. Not going to get through. Behind the back shot by Johnson does. You'll see this loose ball pop up and Arrows player just waiting for it to get there before Johnson sweeps through, grabs it, and goes behind the back. Manages to beat Paul, I believe, on the right side of the net there. And that'll make it a 7-3 game for the Express. Off the faceoff, we're going to have a breakaway here for the Arrows. Shot, and that's not even going to be on cage. Missed wide. Here's Cullen. McFadden. Shot. Stings short side cheese. Just steps in. Why not? Hands free. Eight to 3 for the Express. Give the Arrows credit, though. They've battled in this second period, but this Express offense is extremely high-powered. And this Arrows team does not have a lot of bodies. Long lead pass ahead. Cullen catches it. Fakes far side, short side, goal. You got to feel for this Arrows team who just has the heart but maybe doesn't have the bodies. Four guys on the bench is not the way to go into a playoff game. Loose ball picked up, and the Arrows have numbers. Shot on the run. Oh, and an absolute crunching hit right in the face. Let's take another look at this one as we've got an Arrows player down. Yeah, right up in the face. And it's good to see him up and getting off the floor. And the Arrows will go to the power play, which is brought to you by our friends at Sawyer Construction. Looking for a reliable general contractor for your commercial or residential project? Look no further than Sawyer Construction. Their experienced team has the expertise to handle any job from new construction to renovations and everything in between. Contact Sawyer Construction today to learn more about their top quality general contracting services. And that's going to be a 5-minute major for the Arrows. Good to see him up. And back on the floor right away, setting up the power play. Up top. Shot. Claxton drops low to make the save. Long pass ahead to Benedict. Takes a shot on the run, and that's off the post. Paul didn't know where it was for a second. Over on the righty shooter position. Swung across the lefty shooter. Up top, skipped down low to the crease. Couldn't handle it. Into the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Arrow's got to get something here. And it's going to be picked up. Arrow's ball. Sorry, Express ball. And all 5 Arrows go for a change. A couple guys go right through the bench and back out the back end. Express now. Skipped across. Here's Cullen, jump shot. Paul makes the save. Loose ball in the corner. Sorensen's going to be the first one there. He comes up with it. He'll drag underneath. Behind the cage. Sorensen up top. Over McFadden. Down low to Cullen. Cullen with the hard shot, and that's going to sail high. Right off the reset, down low in the corner. On the half board, swung over to the right side. Hard shot from outside, and that rings off the crossbar. Picked up by Cullen, going back the other way. On the run, shot short side, goal. Off the crossbar at one end, right into the stick of Cullen, and back the full length of the floor before beating Paul short side. I'm going to say White entered early. It's going to be black ball. Pepper has it to start off. 2 minutes to go on the 5-minute high-sticking major. Fadden. Backdoor look for Johnson with a quick stick. That misses wide. Loose ball bouncing around. Arrows content to try and muck it up. Take the 30-second violation, and they will. Long pass ahead. Arrows with a breakaway. Fake shot. Post. Picked up by Walker. Nobody moving on the floor. All 9 guys content to just chill. Now Sorensen winds up to shoot. Loses the ball. Regains it. Shot there. Off the pad of Paul into the corner. Condon has it being harassed there. Good defense trying to pop that loose. Running through 3 Arrows. Now throws it over to Walker. Walker backside to Cullen. Cullen abuses the top left corner. Oh my goodness. Just an absolute missile. Short side high. And with that, we're going to have a goaltender's timeout, get some water, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes here as action will resume. (11-3) for the Express. Shots on goal, 32-14. 7 minutes left in the second period. Shots on goal. 32-14. Express leading by 8 goals right now, 11-3. Paul looking somewhere to go with it. All the way ahead. Pass picked off by Dylan. Back the other way. Pepper unable to come down with it. All the way back. Dylan spins out of it. 3-on-1 for the Express. Fakes the pass. Takes a shot. Just batted forward. And loose ball bounces up. Dylan comes down with it. Runs through a couple of checks. Gets free to space. Bounce pass across. Not going to get through. Pass picked off by Cullen. Here's McFadden. Swim move. Could have been called freehand. Swings it over to Johnson. Shot. That's not going to get through. Johnson comes up with it again. Back to Sorensen. Sorensen with a shot that's not going to get through. 30-second shot clock violation will be called. It'll be Arrow's ball. Down low. 10 on the shot clock. Coming up all the way around. Shot, and that's not going to get through off the thigh. And now a 30-second violation called on the Arrows. Pepper back to Cullen. Cullen around. Lowers the shoulder. Shot. Reset called, saying Paul got a piece of it. Got to get it over. Do the Arrows down low. Good bounce pass. Now swung over. Shot from outside. Claxton makes the save. Condon with the rebound. Here's McFadden. Rolls underneath. Cross. Shot. Paul with the save. And he's going to outlet it. Turn it on the Jets. Puts on the brakes. Behind the back shot. Claxton with the save off the right pad. Wood picks it up now for the Express. And he'll headman that ahead to McFadden. Skip pass over to Pepper. Moving pick called. McFadden the culprit there. Picked up by the Arrows, and they're across the midline. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Now in the corner. Pass in front. That's not going to get through. Into the corner. And just roll it down. Set it down. 30-second violation called again. There's a shot and a goal. Here's Wood. And another goal for the Express. Just over 1 minute remaining in the second period. Wood dropping his shoulder, getting to the front. Into the corner. Arrows don't have much place to go with it, and they find an outlet here. On the near side, can't pick it up. Claxton will grab it. Throw it ahead to Walker. Walker taking this straight to the rack himself. And they're going to say reset. McFadden underneath. Shot. And that goes 5-hole on Paul. And that'll do it for our second period action. Shots on goal, 39-16, favor the Express. And the Express with a 11-goal lead after 2 periods. We'll be back in just over 5 minutes for some third period lacrosse. Third period action just about to get underway here at the Archer Browning Sports Complex in what has been a high-scoring event with majority of the scoring coming from one team as the Express lead 14-3. I think the Arrows are just ready to get out of here quickly and unscathed. Swung over, late man off the bench. Puts his foot in the ground, swings across, plants. Shot, and that rings off the iron. We're going to go all the way back down to Paul. And he will step out to make the outlet pass up in front of the benches. Shot on the run, Claxton with the save. And he'll outlet this to Pepper. And a little bit of off-ball slashing behind the play, I'm going to say. Going back, white ball. Behind the back, flip. Oh, picked up, and now he goes behind the back as well. Misses wide, rebound. Picked up by Cullen. Paul was ready to step out of his crease to shut that breakaway down himself. Cullen underneath. Dances around the crease. Throws a big fake. Now throws it in front. Swung back over to Cullen. Jump shot, not going to get through. Bounces into the stick of Paul. And Paul just going to throw it down. Claxton has it, and he's going to throw it back to Pepper. Couple guys tangled up. Sorensen has a lot of time, and he hits the post. Some pushing and shoving in front. In a game like this that's very out of control, you don't want to see anybody get stupidly hurt here. And by saying that, I mean hurt in a stupid way. Something that maybe doesn't need to necessarily happen. Crease violation called on the Express. Bounce pass, not going to get through. Now the Arrows will try and find it, but Wood comes up with it, and he'll throw that ahead to Pepper. Pepper with 3 fakes, misses wide. And we're going to have a penalty coming up to the Arrows. And this power play is brought to you by 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. Looking for the perfect place to enjoy great food and drinks with your friends and family? Look no further than 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. This local favorite has won consecutive Reader's Choice Awards thanks to its beautiful heritage property and amazing food and drink offerings, as well as its friendly staff. Whether you're looking for a quick bite to eat or a relaxing night out, 6 Mile Pub and Eatery is the place to be. There's a hard shot that misses wide, and Paul has it now, throwing a long outlet pass in front. Great ball there by the Arrows goalkeeper. Claxton out of his crease to grab it. Loose ball behind. And some punches being thrown behind the cage here. Are they going to let him go? And Pepper took a little bit of exception of maybe a hit on a goalkeeper that he didn't like. going to say white ball. I think it was fair to maybe make contact with Claxton. If he's out of the crease, he's considered a player, which is why the initial one is going to Pepper, I believe. And the Arrows are short a man on the floor. Should be even for 5. No, the Express have too many. They're short-handed. No, the Arrows are short-handed. It's 5-on-5. But the Arrows have the man who will step out of the penalty box in 3 seconds, and then it will be 5-on-5. It's all evened up here now. Ten on the shot clock. Up top, here's a shot high, and Claxton makes the save. Condon needs a couple whacks, and he's hustling up right to the middle of the floor. Takes a shot. Paul with the save. Loose ball picked up by the Arrows. Drops shoulder right to the middle. Pushed into a man behind, and a big hit there. Now Cullen on a breakaway. Far side, short side. Far side, short side. Yep. I think I've seen that one a couple of times throughout the year. (15-3). Face off one by Condon. Back door looking for Johnson. Not going to find it. And Paul has it. He's going to throw a long bounce pass. Dylan's going to pick that off. Skipped across to Johnson. Back door looking for McFadden. Dylan finds a rebound. Takes a shot and stings top right corner. Short side on Paul. Excuse me. Woo. Thank you. 16-3. 43-19 are the shots on net. Two men will step out of the penalty box. Face off one once again by the Express. I feel like maybe the Arrows might want to start putting 3 guys back on the face-offs, as the Express have pretty much controlled every single face-off and just leads to a free 3-on-2. And as we see there, those can be pretty beneficial in the game of lacrosse. Face off one once again by Condon, but good job defensively to pop that one loose. Behind the back pass. Bounce pass up top. Rolling underneath, gets tripped up, no call. Pass from his back to the middle, here we go. Rolls it, trying to go 5-hole on Claxton, and he makes the save. Here's Cullen.
Comes underneath one pick now over top second pick. Sorensen stepped in the crease.
10 minutes left in this contest, 17-3. Delayed penalty coming up for the Express, who have too many men on the floor. I don't know why you wouldn't just keep the too many men on the floor. You're already getting the penalty. And another one, an interference penalty and a too many men penalty coming. Both to the Express. Arrows will have a 5-on-3. And this power play is brought to you by Chason Nutrition and Fitness Coaching. Chason Nutrition Fitness Coaching specializes in personalized programs designed for you, your lifestyle, your body type. If you feel like you've been working out but you're not quite sure the direction to go in order to change what you're doing with your fitness, contact Chason Nutrition Fitness Coaching and they will design a program specifically for you. Down low on the righty corner, backside. Tries to jam it short side. That's not going to go. Shot on the run. That misses as well. Over to the shooter. Here's a shot, and Claxton with the save. Picked up Dylan. And now the Express have a 2-on-1. Dylan flips it. Going back the other way. Now the Arrows are going to have a partial break. Underneath, turns around, spins, shot. Save Claxton. Ball into the corner. Behind the back, pass down low. Claxton with a good save. Rebound picked up in the middle by Benedict, but popped loose immediately by the Arrows. And here's a shot that misses wide. Pass down low. Backside look. That one's off the post and out of bounds. It's going to be Arrows ball still. Pass. Apologies on the connection issue there. We are back, and Pepper has won the faceoff for the Express. And we're back to 5-on-5. Over top pick, looks inside. That's not going to get through. Paul will find it. Underneath on Johnson, getting to the middle. Tried to go 5-hole. Claxton makes a save. Johnson over to Sorensen. Down low to Wood. Up top, Cullen. Shot looking short side. Had a little bit of space there, but that misses wide. Bounces all the way back into the Express bench. Rolling underneath. Now rolls back. Swung over to the right side. On the half boards, back up to the lefties. Lower on his shoulder, now spins out of it. Takes a shot and goal. Interesting. I don't think I saw it enter the net. Let's see it here on the replay. I mean, maybe. I'm guessing the official saw something there. Couple feel-good goals for the Arrows in this third period. This one is very well over, but it's nice to see the Arrows get a couple back here in the third. Cullen shoots and scores. Personally, I don't understand this. I mean, you're up by 12. What's the point? I mean, yeah, it's a nice shot, but I mean, what's the point? Could probably just pull that out and, you know, move the ball around for 30 seconds or so and still get a shot, but yeah. What do I know? That's just an opinion. Condon off face-off over to Pepper, backside. Another shot, and that misses wide. Out of bounds. Look out, family. Souvenir for the Youngs. Oh, and the ball back onto the floor. Pepper over to Johnson in front and scores. Oh, and there's a cross-check right in the face. Well, let's take another look. Like, there's just no need for this. Yeah, run the clock here. Run the clock. Let's get out of here. Third 5-minute major for high sticking we've seen in this game. Shot misses wide, over and back called. And now the Express will just kill some climb here. They're going to go for 20. Can kill the whole rest of the clock here if they so choose to. And that will do it for the third period. 19-5 final.
Express with a dominating win here. Shots on goal 47-27.
Give the Arrows credit. They battled. A lot of penalties, a lot of goals. Most of the goals by one team. We've got another lacrosse game coming up here on BC Sports TV. It'll be the Rats and the Firefighters facing off, and that will be the 4-5 matchup in the first playoff game. So maybe a little bit more competitiveness to be expected. Hopefully both teams with rather even roster sizes. Feel bad for the Arrows. They battled out there with 9 guys. Gave it their all. Paul with a lot of shots from right in front of the crease. So give them credit. It is double elimination for playoffs. So if one of these teams loses, if the Arrows lose again in their next game, I don't know who they'll be playing. It might be the loser of this game. Then they will be out. And I imagine we will see the Express keep on their trend of rolling through the Vancouver Island Lacrosse League. Thank you for joining us on BC Sports TV. I'm Jake Foster. Big shout out to all of our sponsors: Chase On Nutrition Fitness Coaching, 6 Mile Pub and Eatery, Jenner Chevrolet, and Sawyer Construction. Like I said, more lacrosse coming up on BC Sports TV. It will be the Rats and the Firefighters right after this. Stick with us. I believe it will be a different link, but we will either see you there or seeing you next time you tune in for lacrosse playoffs in VIL, which will be Thursday. Sorry, I had to double check that. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good one.